guys! Again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Math with Teens. Our topic for today is all about right, acute, and obtuse triangle. Okay, before we go in our topic, let us recall this one. So, which of the following can be the measures of the side of a triangle? So, how can you know that the given three measures is it make it a triangle or not? Always remember that the sum of the measures of two sides of a triangle is greater than the measure of the third side. Okay, for example, you have a three measures. So, we have 4, 9, and 11. So, we need to get the measures, the sum of the measure of the two sides. For example, 4 plus 9 is 13. So, 4 plus 9 is 13 is greater than 11. So, that is correct. How about this one? So, let's try this. 9 plus 11 is equal to 20. Is greater than 4. So, it also correct. And the next one is 4 plus 11 is 15 is greater than 9. So, it also correct. Meaning, these three sides can make a triangle. Okay. So, number 2. The measures are 3, 5, and 7. So, we have 3 plus 5 is 8 greater than 7. Correct. Okay. How about this one? 5 plus 7 is equal to 12 is greater than 3. It also correct. And the third one is 3 plus 7 is equal to 10 is greater than 5. And it also correct. So meaning, these three measures can be triangle. Number 3. So we have 3 plus 5 rather, 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. So 12 is greater than 12. Okay, that is wrong because 12 is equal to 12. So meaning this measures is not a triangle. This is not make a triangle because this is equal. Okay, so that number 3 is not the sides of a triangle. Number 4. So we have 4 plus 9. 9 plus 10 is 19 is greater than 11. So that is correct. The next one is 10 plus 11 is 21 greater than 9 and it also correct. And the next one is 9 plus 11 is 20 greater than 10, also correct. That means these three sides, these three measures can be the side of the triangle. And our last example of this is 3, 6, and 10. So we are going to get the sum. 3 plus 6 is 9 greater than 10. So is it true that 9 is greater than 10? No, that is less than. So, mas malaki yung 10 dapat. So, dapat dito siya naka-open. Doon naka-open yung ating symbol. So, meaning this is wrong. Because our rule is the sum of the two sides of a triangle is always greater than to the third side. So, this is now not correct. So, number 5 is not the sides of the triangle. Okay, let's go now in our topic. So, is the triangle right, acute, or obtuse? First, a triangle is right if the square of the longest side is equal to the sum of the squares of the shorter sides. For example, in our triangle, we have 8 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. So, we're going to use the formula of the Pythagorean. So, we have c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So, our longest side is 10. So, 10 times 10 is 100, and our a squared is 8 times 8, 64, and 6 times 6 is 36. So 100 is equal to 64 plus 36. So 64 plus 36 now is 100 also. So they are equal. So meaning your triangle is right. Okay, the second one. A triangle is obtuse if the square of the longest side is greater than to the sum of the squares of the shorter sides. So this is the obtuse triangle. So we have the measures are 3.5 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and the other side is 5.5 centimeters. Our longest side is 5.5. So 5.5 times 5.5. So that is C. Longest side is equal to 3.5 times 3.5 squared plus 3 squared. So when we simplify this, so we have 30.25. Then 3.5 times 3.5 is 12.25, and 3 times 3 is 9. So 12.25 plus 9 is 21.25 is not equal to 30.25. So 30.25 is greater than 21.25. So that our triangle is obtuse. Again, a triangle is obtuse if the square of the longest side is greater than. So this is greater than to the sum of the measures or sum of the squares of the shorter side. So this is now the obtuse triangle. Okay, the third one is a triangle is acute if the square of the longest side is less than to the sum of the squares of the shorter side. So we have acute triangle here. So the measures are 4.2 centimeters, 3.4 centimeters, and 3.2 centimeters. So we use again this formula. So we have the longest side is 4.2. So 4.2 squared is equal to 3.2 squared plus 3.4 squared. So 4.2 times 4.2 is 17.64 is equal to 3.2 times 3.2 is 10.24. Then 3.4 times 3.4 is 11.56. So when we get the sum of 10.24 plus 11.56 is 21.8. And this is not equal to 17.64. So we use the symbol of 17.64 is less than 21.8. So let us read again. A triangle is acute if the square of the longest side, so this is the longest side, is less than to the sum of the measures of the shorter side. So this is now the acute triangle. Okay, we have here the exercises. Let us answer this now. So given the length of the side of a triangle, is the triangle right, obtuse, or acute? So number 1. So we have 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and 8 centimeter. So which is the longest side? So the longest side is 8. So meaning we have the 8 times 8 is 64. Then 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 5 is 25. So when we get the sum, so we have 64 centimeters is greater than to 50 centimeters. So what kind of triangle is this now? So the triangle is obtuse triangle. Okay, number 2. The givens are 9 centimeters, 12 centimeters, and 15 centimeters. So which is the longest side? So the longest side is 15. So 15 times 15 is 225. 9 times 9 is 81. Then 12 times 12 is 144. When we get the sum of 84 plus 81 plus 144 is 225 also. So they are equal. So what kind of a triangle? That is right. Triangle. Okay. Number 3. So we have the measures are 9 centimeters, 8 centimeters, and 15 centimeters. So the longest side is 15. So 15 times 15 is 225. 9 times 9 is 81. 8 times 8 is 64. So when we get the sum, 81 plus 64 is 145. So 225 is greater than 145. So this is greater than the longest side. So the triangle is also obtuse triangle. Okay, number 4. So we have 6 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and 8 centimeters. So when we get the squares, so we have the longest side is 10. So 10 times 10 is 100. 6 times 6 is 36. Then 8 times 8 is 64. So 36 plus 64 is 100. So 100 centimeters is equal to 100 centimeters. And what kind of a triangle? And that is right triangle. Okay, the last one. Our givens are 9 centimeters, 8 centimeters, and 10 centimeters. So 10 is the longest side. So 10 times 10 is 100 is equal to 9 times 9 is 81. And 8 times 8 is 64. So when we get the sum, 81 plus 64, so we have 145. So 100 centimeters is less than 145 centimeters. Less than. So what kind of a triangle? So that is acute triangle. Okay, if you have any question, just comment on the box. Okay, that's all for today, guys. So thank you for watching and God bless.